If you have a tubular gate but struggle to find secure ways of attaching accessories, stay tuned. We're going to look at a unique bracket that's one of those things we all wish we had thought of. Right now, here on Shop Tales and Lore. If you're a serious do-it-yourselfer or home workshop enthusiast looking for a variety of helpful content in one place, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified whenever we release a new video. And if we've helped you today, please take a moment to like, share, and comment below. It helps these videos reach more folks, and your comments help others as well. Thanks again. We installed this gate a while back, reusing the automatic opener we had on the old gate and attaching the opener's mounting bracket in the same way, drilling a couple of holes in the gate and fastening the bracket with bolts run through the tubing. But I've noticed that the bracket bolts keep coming loose, and the force applied by the opener is denting and deforming the tube. Here's a closer look. Even with flat washers and lock washers under the nuts, they keep working loose, allowing the bracket to dig into the tube. I suspect that the tubing in the new gate is a thinner gauge material, but whatever the reason, it's just not holding up well with this mounting method. I was thinking about different solutions, including placing steel flat bar on each side of the tube under the bracket and under the nuts, when I ran across this item online. We'll put a link in the description. It's formed a lot like a tubular gate hinge, except that instead of a loop at the back to slip over a hinge pin, it features a threaded stud for attaching gate hardware and accessories that can be difficult, if not impossible, to securely attach directly to the gate. Because this adapter simply clamps to the tubing, it has the advantage of not having to drill holes or make other modifications to the gate. This was the only adapter of this type we could find, so I decided to give it a try. I started by removing the opener motor arm assembly and the bracket. Then, with the gate in the full open position and with the opener and bracket temporarily held in place, I marked the bracket location on the tube. One detail I forgot is that with this particular opener, the operating arm should be fully retracted into its housing when the gate is in the open position. As you can see here, it's partially extended. I didn't realize this until after the installation, so I had to adjust the position of the bracket later, but this is a good illustration of the beauty of this system. All I had to do to make the adjustment was move the brackets on the tube and retighten them. You'll see the correct bracket position at the end of the video. Next, I slipped the brackets over the tube using a large pair of channel locks to close them up a bit before adding the bolts. I want to mention at this point that a number of the online reviews for the brackets were critical of the bolts that come with the kit. Evidently, they are a soft steel that is prone to breakage, so I sidestepped this potential issue by using a pair of 5/16 bolts that I already had on hand. I snugged up the bolts until the brackets would stay in place, but were still loose enough to turn on the tube. Once the studs were aligned with each other and spaced correctly for the slots in the opener bracket, I attached that bracket using the 8mm nuts that come with the kit. I also added a couple of 5/16 lock washers to help keep the nuts from working loose. These did not come with the kit. Finally, I tightened everything, reattached the opener to its bracket, and ran the gate through a couple of test cycles. I did have to recalibrate the fully closed position, but won't cover that here since that process varies according to the specific opener involved. Hey, thanks for watching. Here are a couple more videos you may find helpful. Be sure to let us know in the comments what gate issues you may have had in the past and how you solved them.